Now, the UK's National Health Service, the NHS, will be forced by the Health Secretary to completely break away from much of the gender ideology they have embraced in recent years. They will be banned, not discouraged, banned from using gender-neutral words like chest feeding, ovaries owner and people who menstruate. The updated constitution of the NHS will also ban the treatment of transgender women, that is biological men, in female-only healthcare environments. This is a dramatic break, Stephanie, from the radical trans activism that was instituted in the NHS. How long until such change happens in Australia?
It's hard to tell, Rita. I mean, our political leaders and health regulators currently have their heads in the sand. The message from them is that either the CAS review doesn't apply or Australia is doing something very differently. I think their response shows that not only do we need an inquiry into the health treatments used on children with gender dysphoria, we also need to investigate how ACON and many of these lobby groups have such immense power. They've managed to shut down further discussion. It's very concerning. A lot of these organisations are tax funded. But perhaps worst of all, kids are being harmed and that harm is continuing. And so we need to have an inquiry as soon as possible.
Absolutely. Now, 5 female athletes, middle school students from West Virginia, have been banned from future athletic competitions for refusing to compete against a male identifying as a female. When hearing that have to compete against a biological male, each of the girls took turns refusing to throw the shot put in protest. I can't believe this response, Stephanie. We have been saying it's up to female athletes to take a stand against this madness, to not tolerate the unfairness. These young women have done that and they're being punished for it.
It is absolutely outrageous, Rita. I mean, you have women standing up for themselves. This response is completely misogynistic. What I was pleased to see, though, is the Western Virginian Attorney General is now going to represent these girls and take the board to court. I haven't seen that bravery in Australia. I can't imagine our Attorney General doing that, or any of the shadows for that matter, unfortunately. But it is very heartening to see that response, and I hope that that can be amplified around the world.
Stephanie Bastiaan, thank you so much for your time this evening.
Thanks, Rita.